Hello again. Thank you for tuning back in. Thank you for joining us. You have reached the menopausal view. I am Jay.
Jen.
And we're back. And so I am trying to actually find us live-o. Uh-oh. So here we go. We're all tuned in now. We are ready to go. All right, so let me turn the volume off on this so that I can see, because I have to be able to see you guys' comments. She's trying something weird today on the phone, so there it is, Hello there, Vicky. Thank you for joining us, and I can't see who else we've got, so make sure that when you pop in that you say, hey, what's up?
So far it looks like it's you and Vicky who have joined us.
Okay. So
and Michelle Lawrence.
Okay. So, welcome back. And so I wanted to bring up the topic. I don't know, if you all have, I'm a stout-bodied woman, an ample-figured woman. And so one of the things, and I've been up and down, we've all been all
has joined
over
the watch party.
Okay. Hello, Shanice. We've all been all over the grid, haven't we, ladies? We've been high, we've been low. I've been 80 pounds smaller as a grown person, and I've been bigger than this.
Did you see my post today?
No. I don't know which one are you talking about.
My throwback post.
Yes, from high school. Yeah. Yes.
Where I said, and this is when I thought I was fat.
Because we didn't know anything about carbs.
I was
Nobody
like a size
about
5.
Carbs.
I was a size 5.
Nobody was telling us about carbs. In your 20s, I'm eating a bag of Grippos and washing it down with 2 Pepsis, and I'm losing a pound a day.
Right.
Because
you're going and going and going and going.
Right. And then you look up and you're like, you know what? Let me get that bag of Grippos and a couple of Pepsis. And now when I try to put my shoes on, it's like trying to get the casing from around a pot roast now. So, it's one of those things where it's like trying to get. Yeah, she's doing technical stuff now. Diddling is what I call it.
I don't know what I'm doing. I apologize.
So, and welcome, Casey.
And Renee.
Love to have you. And Renee. So anyway, but I was talking to one of my other girlfriends today just about, and she's like, maybe that's something you can bring up on the Menopausal View. Is just talking about how our bodies have let us down and how we've let our bodies down. Because I know my 17-year-old self wants to beat my ass. Because I had a flat stomach, I had a waist, I had a butt, I had hips. Nobody can believe that I actually had hips, because now I'm built like a sack of laundry now. But at one point in time, I actually had an hourglass figure.
Me too.
And what I've done to this body, it's almost like God was like, oh, I see what you're doing with that. Give that here.
You don't win anymore.
You don't get to have that anymore. Here's what I am going to give you, though. I'm going to give you some jokes. But I'm going to take your hips. Thank you very much, because you didn't know how to act with those. And now, what I am going to give you now, matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an ass in the front. I'm going to put everything that was in your hips. We're going to shift it around and give you this root beer float.
The other day I had somebody ask me when my baby was due.
Did you punch them, and are they still living?
I was so taken aback. I was so
offensive.
taken aback. I was just like,
no, we got to square up. If you ask me if I'm pregnant, we got to square up. We got to throw fisticuffs,
dude,
right there and then.
My kid is 30 years old, and I don't have any girl parts.
No, I have not been asked that in many moons.
This is minus girl parts. That's why I look pregnant. Yeah. Thank you for pointing it out. That's what's happened.
But it's funny because when, you'll be, let's say you're 250. Or 150, or whatever your baseline is. And then you lose a bunch of weight. And then you get back up to 150, 250,
I'm going to try and take
whatever.
control of this over here.
Thank you very much, because I'm failing.
You are failing.
So, and then you realize that you're like, wait a minute, this don't look right. Like, this is not what I was promised. This is not what was sold to me in the catalog. This is not what I ordered. Because you think your body's going to go back and forth, even at that same weight. It's not. What is this? What's that? Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not right.
Oh, the wings?
This thing here.
The wings?
The water wings. I call them water wings.
I don't have that problem.
Right. The water wings.
And shirts don't fit you there.
Right. And these little tiny boobs now. Now.
I don't have that problem.
Yeah, I do.
Mine are just under my pits. So I have to get bras that push them together because I have these triple D boobs that are underneath my armpits.
I think mine are triple D only because there's so much back fat involved.
There is back fat involved as well, yes.
Not because of the actual cup size of my boobs, because I'm pretty sure I'm only really a handful. Yeah. But between the back fat and the other stuff, I got arm boobs too going on. You know, I think that's what's causing the double D action, because I'm certainly not cup wise that big.
So Casey she says, but have you enjoyed your life to this point?
I have rode my life. Till the wheels fell off.
That's not what this is about. Right. No, because we're all on a roller coaster.
Well, I'm living La Vida Loca. I am. Like, every day.
We are sliding in sideways every night when we come
in. Hair blown back, makeup running. Like, that's.
We're living a hard life.
I party like a middle-aged rock star that is concerned with colon health. So there's that.
So it's not about, because yes, we have had our ups, we've had our downs, just like everybody else has. Right.
And we're not stuck on, the body thing. It's not so much that. It's just when I look at, I'm like, this is a disappointment. Because like I said, I was figuring it was going to go back into my butt. And as it turns out, it came out of my thighs. So now my legs, I'm built like a sugar cone. Like, the sugar cone hat comes up like this, and then it's got the little ice cream thing at the top. That's what I'm built like. I was never built like that before.
I lost 100 pounds when I had the surgery. Mm-hmm. And I lost a lot of it. My stomach flattened out because it wasn't like bloaty anymore. Uh-huh. But I lost almost everything in my legs. Yeah. But here's the thing. I gained it in my buttocks and in my boobs and now in my belly. So now I'm
Hashtag fail.
So now, my butt is boom. So I got boobs, stomach, and then butt.
I got an ass in the front and the back. And literally, and I'm straight up and down. Now I'm just straight up and down, but I got a butt in the back, which looks ridiculous now. Let's just say that. And then the belly actually sticks out. If you look at me from the side, my belly sticks out.
All right, look at this. Bam.
Yeah.
And then I got my butt.
Yeah.
That sticks out, and the boobs, they're huge-mongous.
See, mine are not huge-mongous. That's what's I could even disguise it better if my boobs stuck out further. Because, my grandmother, I told you that before. We've touched on that before. About how my grandmother used to say, you're not fat until your belly sticks out further than your titties.
And I'm right there.
And it's the truth.
I'm right there.
And it's a true story. As long as you got boobs that overshadow your stomach when you sit down.
I'm just wearing a push-up.
She said when you sit down. But now that's not what's happening. You see,
I got a push-up bra on, so that's why I've got that difference. So it's like an inch.
Oh.
You see?
Yeah. Yep. So, and then you want to say...
Christine says, I'm built like a weeble with boobs. That's what I'm built like, girl.
And when you look at your high school pictures, you're like, when did I say, screw it? I'm just going to roll with this. Because there had to have been a point. There was a day for all of us. We might not remember the day, but there was a day when we looked in the mirror and we're like, this is out of control. This is unacceptable. But we proceeded on. We pressed forward because we're not quitters.
Angelina wanted us to know that we are both beautiful.
Thank you, Angelina. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. But, so it's just...
Heather Wilson, what did I just tune into?
We're talking about the demise of the high school figure. We're talking about how we have performed lacklusterly in the arena of maintaining our
maintaining
bodies.
the size 057 bootylicious boobage of the high school years. I posted some pictures on my Facebook page today of when I thought I was fat, when I was like 15, 16.
OMG. When you were 130 pounds.
I was maybe 130
and all your friends
pounds.
were 115 pounds.
Yes.
And you're like, I'm so huge.
Yes.
I'm so humongous.
Yes.
I'm a monster. Don't look at me.
Yes, and I'm like, and I'm looking at me and I'm like, damn, girl, you was fine. You
Like,
were hot.
Oh, honey, if I could go back and show her, like, baby, this is what.
No more fried chicken for you.
Right.
No more fried chicken. No more bread.
Look, take a picture of your hoo-ha now because you won't see it.
You'll never see it.
Once you hit 30, you're not going to see it unless you move some things around. So, yeah.
And after you have a kid, your whole body's just like...
Right. And I admire women that, like, their bodies just snap right back into. When I had my first son,
there has to be a special kind of genetic gene that makes that happen.
Because I got the apron right away, and I starved myself. I exercised.
I did too.
I did all that stuff, and when I say that stomach went nowhere. I still had, like, the apron. The weight came off, but you know. But then the other two kids came, and it was a wrap. Like I said, I failed miserably. I'm trying now, though.
And you're doing a great job.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm doing what I can, you know. It's hard, though. I didn't realize sugar is heroin. That's what sugar is.
It really is.
Sugar is harder to get off of than heroin. Yep.
It is the most addictive substance on the planet.
I am so sensitive and mean. I still do a little bit of, like, I'm just desperately watching how much carbs that I eat. So, like, I still don't, I'm not, and this has only been going on now for, how long have I been doing this? 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. And the weight is coming off.
You're making very quick progress.
So that's it. I mean, that's the thing. Sugar causes a lot of health problems. Like,
it does.
I'm a diabetic, and I don't want to be a diabetic anymore. So that's why I'm doing this.
The diabetes.
We got to take care of the diabetes. We do, because I've been saying F diabetes for the last 2 years. And diabetes was like, what'd you say? Excuse me? Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. So I'm doing better now. Like I said, I'm just drinking water. I've cut out pop. I'm doing more like just meat and vegetables, and portion control, but I'm telling you, there are days where I would fight a toddler for a cookie. Like,
girl,
I would wrestle them. I would wrestle a bear.
You don't even, especially. Oh, so I have a question here. Mm-hmm. Heather Wilson says she can't kick that narcotic either. Rachel Quisenberry Reynolds.
Quisenberry, yeah.
She says, I love this so much. Is that a Wonder Woman tattoo? There are 2 Wonder Woman tattoos. There's this one, which is Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman. And then, yes, this one's the new Wonder Woman symbol that says, I am Wonder Woman. You guys usually don't see these because I usually have a sweater on. So you are getting the full Monty today.
Yes, a lot of flesh. She's showing a lot of skin here today. Soak it in.
Her house is a little warmer than my basement.
Yes, it's a little nipply in her basement. It is. For somebody that's menopausal too. And I usually have my own heater, but it's a little. So our internal thermostats are on opposite settings. Well, anyway, what we got going on over there? I can't see a damn thing.
Someone else said, just let the doctor today from my year gastric sleeve surgery checkup. He upset because I'm not losing weight. I guess I'm destined to be a fat boy. You know what? It's not you. It's not about you. I'm struggling too. I'm 2 years out and I have gained every pound back from what I lost. So it's not about.
People don't realize that this is an addiction that you have to feed. Like, you can't just say, I'm going to cold turkey on food.
Right. And
you know, you have to eat to live. So it's and especially, you know, even at my smallest, I'm still a fat person in my heart.
Yeah.
I love food. I have a romantic relationship
with key lime
an
pie.
intimate relationship with food. And that's the thing, is like, you know, people are like, oh, you know, you're filling some kind of a hole. No, I'm not. I just really like snacks. So I'm trying to retrain my brain that it's okay to have a snack every now and again, but you can't lose 2 pounds and say, you know what? It's a cheat day. It's not a cheat day. You haven't earned anything. Like, you just peed. That was all. Yeah. So, you know, I'm just trying to do better, a little bit better. And I hope that when Pauline Bieber watches this, that I'm still encouraging you, sweetheart, because we have a little pact that she's going to give up, because she is and I hope I'm not divulging too much, but Pauline is a former smoker, but she's still vaping. She uses that electronic cigarette periodically, and I want her to stop it altogether, because we don't need that stuff in our lives. We don't. We're gorgeous and we're fantabulous, and we don't need that stuff. And I don't need Shelly. I don't need Shelly anymore. Shelly was great. Shelly has her own social security number now.
I got you.
And are you hurting from the wings or something?
No, I ate too much. I told you I should have stopped, and I kept on eating. Vicky Bovey, she says that we know that she's getting ready to go on a cruise,
yes,
right?
she is.
So here's what she said. She says that she bought 7 sleeveless sundresses.
You go, girl.
And she's nervous about wearing them and feeling flabulous. So here's the thing.
You're in a foreign country, baby.
Nobody gives a crap about your arms. Nobody. Except for you.
That's it.
And if you're comfortable in your own skin and you think that dress is banging, you're going to be just fine. Don't you dare let anybody else tell you any different.
A lot too, you know.
I mean, look at how big my arms are. I made sure people see my arms with these big ass tattoos on them. I mean, these are huge freaking tattoos. I'm showing off my big fat arms.
We have passed the point of caring about sleeveless stuff. I'm hot most of the time. Most of the time I'm overheated. And so I really don't care if my arms are showing. I used to be really sensitive about that. When I was younger, I used to be really sensitive about my arms were not big. Nothing on what the canons that I'm working with now. But, you know, when you're younger and everybody else is, you know, a size 0, a size 2, and you're a size 12, you know, but you're built cute. You know, you carry your weight different.
Right.
It's
I've always been short but hourglass.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, that's what I used to be.
That's what I used to be too. Now I'm just kind of not.
I'm lumpy as hell. I look like I'm carrying change.
I can't even say I'm not even a pear. I'm just like a really fat hourglass.
I'm not even an hourglass. I don't even have an hourglass.
No, you do. Because you still come in right here underneath the breast where you're...
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No,
I've watched you. I've watched...
I have no hips. I have no hips.
That's not what I'm talking about. Right here,
it comes in, but it doesn't go back out.
Right
hourglass
here, it
means
does.
Hourglass means you have your boob, and then you come in, and it goes back out. It doesn't mind.
Not necessarily.
It dies. It dies when it comes
right
back.
Here is the smallest part of your body.
Uh-huh.
Right? So you've got the boobs, you got the dip, and then you got the... And
then it goes...
What do you think mine does?
No, you still have hips.
Girl, no, I don't.
We're not going to have this discussion here. She does. But anyway, like I said, I'm just so disappointed in... But I'm going to do better. I have a treadmill that I paid $750 for from QVC that I've turned it on 3 times.
You know, we have that one up.
In 3 years.
We've got one upstairs, too. My mom's like, I'm going to get rid of it. And I'm like, no,
and then I'm like...
use it.
Yes. Yeah.
I used it all of a sudden, 3 minutes.
You get deathly protective of it then. My husband is like, it's brand new. It's still got the new car smell. He's like, let's just sell it and try to recoup a few $100s from it.
I'll
I'm like,
use it.
no, because I'm going to go down there and use it. I hate going into my
Right
basement.
now. And then I'll use it for 3 minutes. I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. My hips hurt. I can't do it.
It's sadness. It's just sadness. And I have more excuses than the law should allow as to why. First, I'm like, oh, well, I don't know how to unfold it. I mean, it's a fold.
Okay, so
unfold it.
So Heather Wilson,
Uh-huh.
She's saying that she has some similar things, and here's a specific question she has.
Mm-hmm.
She says, first of all, you are not lumpy. Goodness, y'all, stop. Okay, I have a question. What do you say to motivate yourself? What is your favorite thing to tell your inner brat when it's throwing a temper tantrum? Do you want to answer this? I can answer this.
You go first, and I'll go second.
Okay, so first of all, you have to understand where I came from. I spent 38 years believing that I was ugly, and quite frankly, I was very ill and had gross skin, no self-esteem. My hair was straggly and gross. I had no idea how to put makeup on. I was homely. The only saving grace that I ever heard from people was that I had a great smile. That was the only thing I had. See, okay. So anyway, it took me, I had to hit rock bottom. I literally had to hit rock bottom. My husband died, and I had to get healthy or die trying, and I had to change my mindset. So one of the things that I did was I started telling myself, I'm kind of pretty every day. I'd look in the mirror and I'd be like, I do have a nice smile. I have kind of pretty eyes too. And you know, for my age, I have really pretty skin now. I changed my diet, I changed my skincare, changed a lot of things. And so every day, girl, that, it's not staying up. I have to keep moving it. So every day I would tell myself that I was beautiful. And then after a while, I actually started to believe it. And I'd go up in that mirror and I'd be like, damn, girl, you are looking good today. Yeah. And then it just kind of grew from there. And then my husband, my current husband, he started picking up on it. And he would come out and he'd be like, you married a sexy ass man. And I'm like, oh dear God, what have I created?
When I say a fool,
I created that monster. So that's just the first thing that I did. And then I started hanging out with other people who accepted themselves. That's important, having people around you that accept themselves for who they are, warts and all. So it's a mindset here, and then it's a mindset out here. There's more I can go into, but Jocelyn?
So when your inner child, like, okay, I have to say no to myself a lot. I have to say, so here's where I'm at with it. I had to tell myself no last night because in the middle of the night, you know, I had my little vegetarian meal or whatever, drank my water, went to bed at a decent hour, and then the fat girl
look at you being a good girl.
I am. I'm telling you, when I say I'm really putting forth the college try on this one, I am. The fat girl in me at 11:45 was like, hey,
you hungry?
Hey, you wait.
You hungry?
Get some cake in there. And I have
with some sugar.
Right. There's sugar in the kitchen.
There's diabetes in the kitchen.
Diabetes. We got to feed the diabetes
in the kitchen.
And I was like, oh, I could go in there and I could have, just one little piece of cake is not going to hurt me. Because, you know, really, and then I start justifying it, you know, in my mind, the fat girl in me was like, you know, you didn't have any meat for dinner.
That's not very much.
You know, but I'm like, no, because I know.
You said no?
I said no. And I don't do well with no. So I'm like.
Were you mad at yourself
I'm
then?
like, Fat Jocelyn, sit down. I'm like, you have to sit down. You have to take a seat. I'm like, there's no more talking tonight. We're done talking for the night. We're done. I'm like,
conversation is over.
The conversation is over. I'm like, that's it, because I want to see it on the scale. I'm challenging myself now to see what I can do every day. So I know, because when I put my mind to it, I lose weight rather quickly. And especially, like I said, when you cut out sugar or cut out, and it's not even, because I don't want to say I'm cutting out sugar, because it sounds like I'm doing like the keto thing, and I'm not. And I love my keto people, but I'm just not on, I'm just trying to eat healthier. So like more vegetables, more lean meat, seafood, very, very little sugar if I eat any.
So one of the suggestions that somebody made, Vicky, she made a suggestion that they also made the same suggestion after my sleeve surgery. Sugar-free Jell-O and sugar-free puddings.
So all that stuff contains something that gives me a horrific headache. Like I can't
drink. It has aspartame.
But you can drink. Well, I don't think that stuff. I don't think that has aspartame. But I know like Crystal Light does. I can take one sip of Crystal Light and have a headache that makes me want to vomit all day. So I can't do the sugar-free, fat-free stuff. I just got to act like I got some damn sense. That's it. And that's what because I don't want to go through life saying, oh no, I can't have this. No, I can't have that. No, it's about just not acting a damn fool with it. Like I said, don't try to sit
everything in moderation.
Don't try to sit and eat a whole birthday cake. And I found that
was just rude to say that, Jocelyn.
I'm sorry.
I would never do that.
Present company excluded. I'm just saying that, I have sat down to a birthday cake and not bothered to cut it before. I'm just saying, I didn't eat the whole thing. I don't want to say that, but I ate as much as I could. I did some damage. I'm kind of proud of myself with that, I'm just saying. But then I get lightheaded because now my sugar is 600.
Because your diabetes.
Because my diabetes, right, exactly. So, like I said, governing myself as though God gave me a brain and, and I'm trying to move a little bit more too. I have a very sedentary job. And so, just trying to get up and like walk the halls, maybe once an hour, get up and walk around. But really learning to tell myself no and really mean it, really like stick to it. Because I am a spoiled brat. When I say I'm a woman of excess, there's very little with me that is middle of the road. So it's either one extreme or the other. Exactly. So, and I'm trying to teach myself how to be.
You're doing a great job because in my head, I'm thinking, because all my food and stuff allergies.
Yeah.
I'm like, why the hell can't I have wheat like everybody else can?
Right.
Why the hell can't I have dairy like everybody else can? Why the hell?
Right.
So I'm like, damn it.
Every time.
Screw you.
Yeah.
I'm going to have some gluten and then I pay for it for 3 or 4 days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just like me.
But
I'm
I get
lactose
pissed.
intolerant.
I'm
pissed.
like,
but Fat Jocelyn, so in my brain, I don't know if I've ever shared this with you guys, that I have 27 different voices that talk to me in my head. We all do. You just haven't named them or you haven't called them out individually. It's just your personality, different pieces of your personality. But Fat Jocelyn usually has the microphone a lot. And we're really trying to give Skinny Jocelyn just a little bit more talk time up there because, her voice is not as strong. Like Fat Jocelyn's like, you know what? You're lactose intolerant, but you know what's a really great idea right now?
Some ice cream.
To buy 3 half gallons of different kinds of ice cream so that you get the one that you want whenever you want it. Mm-hmm. And
mix it all together and take a little tiny bite of each one.
Yeah. That's what Fat Jocelyn does. But like I said, she's the one with the mic. And Skinny Jocelyn is like, excuse me, I don't, is this thing on? Look, is this on? I don't think that's a good idea. We're trying to lose weight and we're diabetic and you're lactose intolerant. I just say, and like I said, now I'm learning to be like, what? Now who was that in the back talking? So there.
So you're trying to listen.
I'm listening for her voice now. I'm trying to listen for her voice.
I think that my voices have killed her.
Mine had killed her. They had stuffed her in her trunk and locked it away for a while.
Yeah.
But she's out now, and she's getting her legs under her because, you know, one of the things people don't think about, and I'm sorry this is taking a turn for the health thing, because, you know, levity and all. But what people don't realize about diabetes is that it raises your chances of having a stroke. It raises, it like doubles your chance of having a stroke. It doubles your chances of having a heart attack. And actually, being a diabetic, this is typical for a diabetic. This thing right here is actually one of the things that you get, one of the prizes that you win for diabetes. So, I don't want to be a diabetic anymore. That's the biggest thing I think. I don't want to be a diabetic anymore. This is turning out not to be all that it was cracked up to be. This is not what was sold to me in the brochure. I'm just saying that, you know, like the tingling in the like the tingling, not in my feet, but like my extremities go to sleep periodically. And that's a sign of peripheral neuropathy. So we don't want that. You think this is all going to be shits and giggles, people, and then, you know.
So, you know, it's funny.
What?
It's not really funny, but I understand what you're going through. I think I told you I burnt my fingers.
No.
I didn't tell you?
Mm-mm.
So I burnt my fingers the other day, like blistered them, and I didn't feel it.
That's not good.
Yeah, I know.
Are you diabetic? Do you have peripheral neuropathy?
No, but I have another word, neuropathy.
Peripheral neuropathy is what that's called when you don't, like in your fingertips and your toes.
Well, I have it in my face too.
You can have neuropathy anywhere, but I'm saying peripheral is where it literally means. See, this is the medical transcriptionist.
Well, hang on, I'm trying to remember
your peripheries.
I'm trying to remember the word. It's a word. There's a word.
Well, like I said, it's just, you know, we all want to do better, people. We need to do better. And so, and I'm not making a thing out of this. Like, I don't want people, because I might next week gain all the way back. I don't know. But as the mood strikes me, right now, we're in a good place.
And I'm so proud of you.
We're in a place of zen. And my, you know what's really helping? Like I said, honestly, me doing this cooking thing, whether it's on the Menopausal View or on Dinner with Spice, whichever one, it's making me conscious of what I'm eating.
That's
you know what true. I mean?
Yes.
Because like if I'm cooking to teach somebody, I'm like, damn, I'm using a lot of salt. Let me not use as much salt, because then I feel like I'm being judged. Not that I typically give a crap. But I don't need the comments. I don't need the harassment. You know what I mean?
You know how how you use the pink Himalayan salt at my house? Mm-hmm. The pink Himalayan salt actually has a stronger flavor than actual salt does, and you actually use less of it.
I did not feel that. I'm just going to say that out loud. I did not. That is not what I got from the pink, because I still had to do another round with the salt. I feel like I put as much salt as I would of anything else. And like I've been using the Mediterranean sea salt. It's just salt. That's all. You know, they're just fancy. They cost more money. That's it. But like I said, I'm trying to learn. Use a little back up. Pump the brakes with the salt. You know, the whole thing with the. I do now. Here's one thing in my cooking. If the recipe calls for butter, damn it, butter is going in. Because
real butter,
not the fake stuff, not margarine, not I can't believe it's not butter, not anything else. Butter. That's it. Because by the time you break out the portions, it's not like I'm drinking a stick of butter. You know, this food is going for my whole family. So, like I said, the salt intake, the amount of sugar.
Sheree has joined us.
Sheree, chipster.
And so has D Eagles.
D. So, I'm going to, like I said, that kind of stuff there. But I'm, because Chip's lost a lot of weight too.
She has. She looks fantastic.
amazing. Like, she looks absolutely amazing. So, and I'm not going to be the whale tail between the two of us. Let's just say that. It's a quiet competition, but it's a competition nonetheless. So there that is. Plus, she thinks she's about to start working out and, you know, going to the gym and stuff like that. You go right ahead, Chipster. You go right ahead. I'm right behind you.
Amy Miller
on my treadmill
wants to know about the keto diet. So
you know what? Contact D Eagles. She's on here. She can tell you everything that you need to know about the keto diet. I don't know enough to speak intelligently about it. All I know is the only fruit that you're allowed to have is berries. So
when you have the sleeve surgery, that's what they put you on, is the keto diet. And once again, I'm the extreme case scenario, and I went into keto crisis. So basically, my brain chemistry couldn't handle the keto diet, and I lost a lot of weight on the keto diet, but my brain chemistry was like in overdrive, and I was shutting down, like, in every way, physically, mentally, in every way. So I had to start putting some of the non-keto items back in. So it's something, if you're going to do a keto diet, I highly recommend that you're doing it with someone who knows the ins and outs of the keto diet.
Well, from what I understand, Dee has lost a lot of weight on, she's some kind of a rep for the keto thing. I don't know what that is. But she's knowledgeable enough, and like,
she'll have access to people who will
and
be
I'm
able
not
to
telling
answer
people to go
questions
friend Dee on Facebook. That's not, I'm sorry. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I friended Dee on Facebook because she does a cooking show too.
I saw that.
And she does keto, like things that you can trade out if you've got something, you know, like a taste for something sweet. She calls them fat bombs and some other stuff.
Yeah,
but
she
they
had
look
like
really
keto brownies and stuff on there. I was just like,
so,
I don't know what those are, but you need to send me some.
Right, exactly. So, you know, like, I'm not telling you to friend Dee unless Dee says it's okay. But you might want to shoot her maybe a private message and just say, hey, you know, looking for some information, blah, blah, blah. See, we know people that know people.
That know more people.
We know people that know more people. And
we know a lot of people.
We know people in high places and in low places, ladies. So there that is.
We really do.
But yeah, like I said, I'm not doing the keto thing. I'm just trying to go to more of the kind of...
Dee says it's fine to 2 p.m. her.
Okay, good. So I'm just trying to do things in moderation. Like, the diabetic diet is, you know, the plate. You know what I mean? Like, half the plate should be your green vegetables, dark leafy greens or green vegetables. Then you're supposed, like, a quarter of your plate should be the meat, the 4 ounces of your lean meat, and then the other quarter should be carbs. And I'm not even doing that much. I'm probably doing like an eighth of it. So, yeah.
So there you go.
But that does not stop me from wanting a milkshake at 3 a.m. But thank God that UDF is closed at that time. Yep.
And you have everything right here. You could like literally walk outside of your door.
Pretty much.
And just walk across the street.
Pretty much.
Like any restaurant. I would be bigger than a house.
I am. No, as luck would have it.
No, you're not.
Yes.
I would absolutely be. I would never.
Like, my body frame is supposed to be for somebody that is more like 150, 160 pounds. That is my ideal weight. Any lower than that, and I'll look like I'm doing drugs.
Yeah,
so,
I have the same.
But we've far exceeded that. We're stretching the limits of my skin now. Like, we are. Like, I'm not even this shade of yellow normally. It's like a balloon. When you blow up the balloon and it keeps getting lighter and lighter and lighter, I'm actually a caramel color. Yep. There you go. So.
Then what's mine?
You could be a ginger snap. You could be a ginger snap. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So. Anyway, ladies, we've come to the end of the road here. So, we're going to, when she composes herself, we're going to tape another short episode of...
I can't breathe.
What are we calling this episode? What are we calling this episode? We're calling this episode Questions for the Universe. Questions for the Universe. That's what it is. So we're going to tape an episode of that. We posted it. Did you post it today or yesterday? Yesterday.
Today?
No, yesterday, because we filmed live Sunday.
Okay, so then, yeah.
So you posted it. So our Questions for the Universe, and she posted it to our YouTube channel.
And that's where we're going next is YouTube.
Right, we're going to YouTube. So, but the question that we were discussing the flat Earth theories. So if you're feeling so moved to find out information about the flat earthers, please go there and watch the video, and then maybe you can do some homework and clue us in, because I am, I try to play devil's advocate. Like,
yes.
Okay, well,
yes.
I could see how maybe that would, but ultimately, you got to convince
That's
a lot of convincing.
You got to do, and you can't just be like, they're stupid. The other side is stupid.
That's not an argument. That's not a compelling argument.
It has to be something that's actually going to convince me your way. Even if you think it's the globe, I want you to convince me of that. If it's the flat Earth, convince me. Show me how I'm wrong. I don't care. I want real debate with real facts and information and theories.
Right. So, what was our topic tonight?
There was a couple of them that I sent to you.
So, one of them was the essential oils, and the other ones were stones. So
one was and
we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
The other one was the question about, can you be friends with someone who
That's a good one. Okay, let's do that one. So the question is going to be, you can join us there. Actually, she'll post this tomorrow, because we're not going to be live tomorrow. The question is going to be, can you have a close friend type relationship with somebody that their philosophies are completely different than your own?
Yes.
So, anyway, we are signing off now. Love you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. Had a ball again. And we will see you all on the flip side. Stay fabulous. Peace out. You got it?